Welcome everyone to another 7 Deadly Sins Origin video. Thank you for joining me today. Today's video will be another Timespace Junction boss clear. This time it's sector number 9, which is the Toad and all of his minions. So as usual, I'll just kind of show you what team comp I ran to beat it, as well as the gear, and then kind of explain the mechanics of the boss fight. So I will just say with this boss fight, there is a gimmick to it, which involves using Drake on his staff. Drake with staff is able to basically CC the Toad and all of his minions for 10 seconds at a time continuously for the entire duration of the fight, which makes it super easy. So if you are free to play like me and you have either low or no investment in the game, you're definitely going to want to look into using this gimmick because it will help you to clear this a lot easier. So just kind of jumping into it here, we'll go to sector 9. I was able to clear it in 3 minutes and 27 seconds with 1 star. My team attack power is 109,000. The recommended elements are lightning or earth. So for this particular fight, I chose to use Merlin on 1 for her lightning DPS because I just find that there aren't any characters that are comparable to her. She just seems to be on like a whole different level. But I guess if you did want to run an Earth team, you could also use Deanne on Axe potentially, or you could use Daisy on Sword and Shield. So here's the team that I used, which involves Elizabeth on Grimoire for her healing and her debuffs, Drake on Staff for increased lightning damage and his CC ability, Daisy on Grimoire for her, basically for her combo ult, with Merlin, which with 4 magic points can generate a burst, and also for her crit defense reduction, and then Merlin on 1 for her lightning DPS. So just to go into each character here, I'll just show you really quickly. In terms of weapons, Elizabeth's on a Shadow Rupture Grimoire at 4 limit break, maxed out Blazing Staff, and a Jet Black Wand. Drake's on Black Flame Wings Greatsword 1 limit break, Black Flame Wings Staff 4 limit break with a holy bead on it for some reason, I guess because I use it for King. It was just the best staff available at the time. And Black Flame Wings Longsword at 1 limit break. Daisy's on the Gluttonous Soul Sword and Shield, the Black Flame Wings Grimoire, a Jet Black Wand. Merlin's on a 6 limit break Gluttonous Soul Grimoire, 1 limit break Black Flame Wings Wand, and a maxed out Crimson Flame Staff. In terms of the armor, Merlin is using the Borson of Gluttony engraved armor, which is her lightning armor, and she's using a 7-piece Greedy Ruler set, which gives plus crit chance, plus crit damage, and also has a defense shatter. Daisy is using the Spring Robe. I've got her using the new 4-piece Untamed Roar set, which has healing efficiency plus HP and plus attack, and the Hymn of Regeneration earrings to generate magic quickly so she can do that combo ult with Merlin and generate a burst. Drake is using the Shadow Lord lightning armor, which has debuff duration efficiency, and he's also running a 7-piece Arachne Melody set, which gives crit chance, ultimate move damage, crit damage, and then if your magic points are 6 or greater when you use a skill, your buff and debuff durations are increased. And for Elizabeth, she's using the Star of the Tavern engraved armor. She's using the 3-piece Corrupted Watcher accessory set, which gives defense shatter and plus damage. And she's using the Watcher's 4-piece Watcher's armor, which gives plus 10% attack, and then there is a 3% chance to deal additional damage equal to 40% of the caster's attack. In terms of potentials, Elizabeth is P5, Drake is P1, Daisy is P4, and Merlin is P6. So we'll just jump into it, guys, and I'll show you the boss fight and walk you through it. Alright guys, so let's take a look at this. I'm going to start the fight with Daisy with her Hymn of Regeneration set and just try and get the first hit on the boss so I can generate a couple magic points. I will explain the mechanics of this fight shortly, but I just want to show you the gimmick with Drake because it happens pretty early on in the fight. So I just kind of switched to Drake here. You're going to have to get a couple regular hits in with the staff, then use his circle ability for PlayStation, and then his triangle. And once you execute that sequence of moves, you will effectively paralyze everybody who gets hit with the triangle skill. Try and get his little toads in that radius as well, and paralyze them too. And then just kind of switch to Merlin, and you should have enough magic points to do a double ult with Daisy at this point. So it's kind of rinse and repeat. Go back to Drake, get a couple regular hits in with the staff, do the circle, do the triangle, keep the paralysis debuff on them, and then just keep switching back to Merlin and putting down your combo ult. That's going to be the basis of this fight. So how this fight actually works is the Toad will take a lot of additional damage if you kill the little toads. So that's why I'm saying when you perform the paralysis move with Drake, you really want to try and paralyze not just the big toad, but try and paralyze the little ones as well. You could also kind of wait a little bit longer than I did, and you can let him spawn a few more toads before you put the paralysis down. That's also a pretty effective method, and I actually went back and cleared this again after this video and managed to pull off a 1-star instead of a no star, as you'll see in this video, just by essentially waiting until he spawned a few more frogs and kind of kiting him around, and then just trying to stun them all. Because like I said, if you kill his little toads, you're going to do a lot of additional damage to him. And also those toads aren't going to be hopping around the screen and disrupting you and causing you a big pain. Basically, the little toads, they do an attack where they kind of roll and hit you, and if they hit you with that, it's just going to kind of drag you away. So just kind of be mindful of them. Keep your paralysis debuff going on the boss and his minions, and keep switching to Merlin and throwing down a combo ult with Daisy and just DPSing him down. The more little toads you can get in that damage range, the better. So as you can see here, we've already got him down to about half. When I first started this fight, I was trying to bring him to the edge of the map and get them to kind of all cluster on me, and I was using Elizabeth's ult to basically void their CC effects. So when they would roll into me and stuff, like if you have Elizabeth's ult, then they won't push you and you won't get moved around. So that's another way you can do it too, but less effective than just paralyzing them with Drake, in my opinion. Because in one case you're mitigating the CC, but you're still taking the damage, and you're still dealing with the chaos, whereas when you do it with Drake, they're just kind of all locked down and basically asleep as you beat them to death. So yeah, so he's almost there. As you can see, I'm just going back to Drake, keep putting on that stun, keep switching to Merlin, keep getting the burst down. I like to throw my triangle before I throw my double ult, because it only lasts for so long. So if I have the triangle down already, I get more DPS in, I find. But yeah, hopefully I will be releasing a video for you guys for sector number 10. I've managed to get that Scorpy Beast down to about a quarter life now that they've nerfed him in patch 1.8 using my cold team. And what I'm finding is most effective is actually using Clotho and Merlin and just utilizing the tag damage. So hopefully I can clear that and put a video out for you guys, because when they first released that, it was super broken. You can go and check out other creators and they will show you the same, but it does seem to be a little bit more manageable now, and I do want to clear more Timespace Junction, so I got to get past that one. So just yesterday I invested a little bit of time into getting Clotho's masteries up. But here we go, guys. So all the little toads dead. Big Toad's just got a little bit more life, so we're just going to make sure he doesn't get back up. Remember, normal hit, circle, triangle, and that's what's going to cause the paralysis. This doesn't work on every boss. I've tried it on other Timespace Junction bosses, and it doesn't work. I can't explain to you why or the mechanics specifically behind that, but it does only seem to work on this boss for some reason. So it's almost like when game devs will put in a little Easter egg or some kind of, funny thing into the game that you kind of discover by accident. It's kind of what I feel like happened here with Drake. And that's going to pretty much do it.